What does $1 million get you in Waltham, Massachusetts, which is arguably Boston's hottest suburb in 2023? Well, I'm glad you asked. Hey, and welcome back to Massachusetts Living. I'm Sebastian Roy, your host and Massachusetts Realtor, and I make these videos to provide you with valuable information about life in Massachusetts. If you're considering moving to or from Massachusetts, or you're just curious about what the Bay State is all about, give me a call, text, or email anytime, and I would be happy to give you some insight. Okay, we're going to jump over to the computer and take a look at what $1 million will get you in Waltham, Massachusetts this year in 2023. But before we do, I want to tell you a little bit about the town of Waltham. Waltham is located about 10 miles west of Boston and is known as Watch City because of its association with the Waltham Watch Company. This company played a huge part in Waltham's rich history throughout the 19th and early 20th century. Today, Waltham has diversified into other industries and is an economic hub for tech and biotech companies. Like many other Massachusetts towns, Waltham heavily emphasizes education and research and is home to Bentley University. Waltham is known for its diverse population and harmonious blend of residential, commercial, and industrial areas. And speaking of industrial presence, cultural attractions like the Charles River Museum of Industry and Innovation highlight the area's industrial history. And finally, Waltham continues to be a dynamic city in the greater Boston metropolitan area thanks to several accessible transportation options, including highways, commuter rail, and buses, which makes for convenient access to the big city. All right, that's enough of that. Let's hop over to the computer and see what the real estate market is up to.
All right, so here we are looking at the single family data in Waltham for the last 6 months. And I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here. Before I do, you can see the cheapest home that sold was $545,000. And as I scroll down, there are currently 149 homes that have sold in the last 6 months. And the most expensive home was $2,340,000. You can see the median list price is just under $800,000. Median days on market is 18 days, and then the median sales price is $850,000. So the difference there is about $50,000 above the list price homes were selling for at that point, which is about off the top of my head about 6 or 7% above the list price. So looking at this data, the market 6 months ago seemed to be really competitive. Now we're going to go look at the last 3 months. Okay, so here we're looking at the sales data for the last 3 months for single family homes in Waltham. And there was 68 homes that have sold. The median list price is just about the same. It's $200 cheaper at $799,700. Median days on market is still 18. And then the median sales price came down $30,000 in that time period between 3 months and 6 months. However, we're still $20,000 over list price roughly, so that's what just under 3% of above list price for the home. So still competitive, but the prices have dropped in the period between 6 months and 3 months. Okay, so this is the data from 1 month ago for sales in Waltham, and there was 26 homes sold in the last month. Now the median list price is $782,400, so it dropped about $18,000 roughly between 1 month ago and 6 months. Median days on market increased by 2 days up to 20, and then the median sales price is $755,000. This is awesome if you're a buyer because it shows that the market is slowing down and homes are selling for much less than they were compared to 6 months ago, $95,000 cheaper to be exact. So that's awesome news for buyers because it might be a sign of relief if you've been just priced out of the market in the previous few months and you weren't able to buy a home. Now might be your chance. This one's listed for just under $1,050,000. It's 3 beds, 3.5 bathrooms. It's been on the market 242 days though, so let's see what that's all about. This one's a new construction located on Upper Main Street, which is on the Weston Line part of Waltham. It's 3 beds, 3.5 bathrooms on about 1/10 of an acre, 2,400 square feet, and it's built in 2023. Okay, let's look at this one for $775,000. It's been on the market 45 days. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and it's also on Main Street. One reason this home is cheaper than the other one on Main Street for $1,050,000 is because that one was a new construction and this one was built in 1920. Again, it's 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1,700 square feet on 1/10 of an acre. And again, just like the other home, it's on the western border part of Waltham. Okay, and then the last one in the 700,000 price range is listed at just under 730,000. It's on Dick Street, so let's take a look at that one. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on Dick Street, which is the Newton Line part of Waltham. It's just over 2,400 square feet on 1/10 of an acre, and it was built in 1955.
Okay, so looking at the single family home sales data over the last 6 months, 3 months, and the previous month, the median sales price have dropped about $70,000, which is about 7 to 8% of the sales price. And that's a huge relief for buyers who are priced out of the market because of the high priced homes in recent months. Now we're going to hop over to the computer and look at the condo data for the last 6 months, 3 months, and previous month. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, Massachusetts Living, where I cover all videos related to living in Massachusetts, not just real estate. All right, let's look at the condo data.
Okay, so now we're looking at the condo sales data in Waltham, Massachusetts for the last 6 months. There has been 86 condos sold, and the cheapest condo was $230,895. That was the sales price. And as I scroll down, you can see that the most expensive condo that was sold 6 months ago was $1,382,500, and the median list price was $599,450 with a median days on market of 15.5 days, and then a median sales price of $622,500. So condos, just like single family homes, were selling for above list price by about 3%, I believe that is. And now we're going to go look at the condo data for the last 3 months. Okay, so here's the sales data for condos for the last 3 months. There have been 42 condos that have sold with a median list price of $630,000, a median days on market of, again, 15.5 days, and a median sales price of $626,250. So this is interesting because the condos have actually came up in price between the 6 month and the 3 month mark. So it seems like there's been more competition over that 6 to 3 month period for condos. Okay, now the last sales data we're going to look at for condos is the previous month. Now there have been 20 condos that have sold. The median list price is $550,000 roughly, with a median days on market of 18. So days on market increased by 2.5, not too much. And then the median sales price was $564,000. So still to this day, median sales price is higher than the median list price, signaling that condos are more competitive and people are looking for condos more so than single family homes. And a good reason for that is because of the cheaper price. Alright, now the last chart we're going to look at for condos is the active condos that are currently for sale. There's 26 listed on the market as of today, with the cheapest condo being $270,000. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, low-rise condo. And the most expensive condo is $1,400,000. That's a 3 bed, 3.5 bath townhouse. Now the median list price is $829,900, and the median days on market is 36.5. So the median days on market increased a lot, and the median sales price also increased. So for condos, it looks like there's still no slowing down as what this data shows. So condos are still really hot. However, again, they're cheaper than single family homes. So if you're okay with buying a condo in Waltham and you have $1 million to spend, you can get just about any condo except for these 5 that are listed here over $1 million. Let's take a look at this one listed for $930,000 quick. It's a 5 bedroom, 3.5 bath townhouse on Vernon Street, and it's 3,436 square feet, built in 1930. And it does have 1 garage space attached, so that's awesome.
All right, now looking at the data for condos, you can see between the 6 months and the 3 month sales mark, prices actually went up, indicating that the market got more competitive. However, when you look at the past month, sales price dropped $71,000 and the list price also dropped. And just like single family homes, condos have begun to sell cheaper in the past month than they were months ago, so that's also awesome news for buyers. And if you're looking to get into Waltham but you don't have $1 million to spend, then condos are definitely going to be the housing type to look after because they are cheaper than both the single families and the multifamily homes. All right, now that we've covered those two, let's talk finally about multifamily homes.
Now, over the last 6 months, there have been 19 multifamily sold, with the cheapest one being $775,000, and the most expensive multifamily selling for $2,275,000. Now, the median list price is just under $1,050,000, with the days on market of 16, and a median sales price of $1,060,000. So these multifamily homes are selling above the list price back then, just like condos and single family homes. And now let's look at the data for the previous 3 months. Okay, so there have been 10 multifamily homes sold over the last 3 months, with the median list price increasing to $1,070,000, median days on market of 14, and a median sales price increasing about $70,000 up to $1,130,000. Now let's take a look at the sales data for the previous month. Now there have only been 3 multifamily sold in the last month, with a median list price of $1,199,000, median days on market of 14 days, and a median sales price of $1,025,000. So the median list price increased quite a bit compared to the 3 month mark, but the median sales price has dropped down to $1,025,000. So it's clear that the sales price is slower than the list price. So that means, again, just like condos and single family homes, we're starting to see a tapering off of buyers in the market, with homes selling for less, signaling that a buyer's market might be on the horizon. Okay, and finally, let's go check out the active properties that are on the market for the multifamily sector in Waltham. Okay, so there are 3 multifamily properties that are actively on the market in Waltham, with a median list price of $2,019,000. So the list price increased quite a bit. However, we're not able to see the sales data yet because the properties haven't sold. But taking into account the sales data for the past 6 months, 3 months, and 1 month, it's a good chance that the sales price will be under the list price of $2,019,000.
Okay, now multifamilies have a similar story to single families and condos. Although the list price for multifamily homes at the 6 month mark, the 3 month mark, and the 1 month mark all increased, and the sales price increased at the 6 month mark and the 3 month mark, the sales price for the last month went down considerably compared to the previous months. So all 3 housing type options in Waltham have seen a pullback, which is awesome news if you've been a buyer and have been priced out of the market. Now might be your time to jump in. So with that said, if you're looking to buy or sell in Massachusetts and you want some more information about the housing market or anything in general about Massachusetts, hit me up and I'd love to discuss further with you and give you some advice. And finally, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments your opinion if you like these videos, and I'll continue to do them, or if you have any video topics that you'd like me to cover. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.